Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. And tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Detroit Lions. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Now Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
It's third down.
Prescott. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Deep to return is Kevontae Turpin. Said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is Milton. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Milton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
To throw, it's Milton. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Dallas offense set for this next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah,
there he goes, right side. CeeDee Lamb, touchdown, Cowboys. CeeDee Lamb, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line. The Lions offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. He may go. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 98 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick up.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Lions offense, and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, and he's right there amongst the league's best. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Dallas offense set for this next drive.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Prescott to throw it. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. On the return, this is Turpin.
And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
The Lions offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To throw is Milton.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's caught inside the 25.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Milton now to throw. There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown Lions.
From 21 yards away. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Cowboys 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Out comes CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the Dallas offense.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I've played with a quarterback quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take it, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of... 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. Now Prescott. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Here's Khalif Raymond to return. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this...
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Able to avoid him. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. Last week, over 100 yards, 3 touchdowns. We were talking with him on the field before the game. He said simply, I was in a groove. He obviously was.
But I think he's been a little modest about that, being in a groove. That's a big-time game right there. And I think he feels like his entire team is coming along with him, because they're creating spaces and holes for him to run through. He's making people miss, running through tackles.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Third and 9.
To throw is Prescott. He's got him in. Complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Khalif Raymond now. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. Another shot now for this Lions offense. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than Jack.
They've got his man complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Milton. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Look and repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle. Hauled in by Lamb. And all the way down to the 29.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 48 yards. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dallas.
Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. George Pickens on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Raymond now on the return. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get into the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams, 97 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they will take a 7-point lead. 42. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ferguson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from drawing level. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it was finished off by a George Pickens touchdown grab. Raymond now on the return. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. Now Milton. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defense. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Savon Rebel. And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. Following the interception, here's Prescott. A short one there. Now the ball comes loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack. And it's third down.
Third and long.
Prescott now. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
56.
So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off for the Cowboys touchdown. Raymond now on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's probably someone they want to get more involved at this point. Second quarter down to the scoreboard, you know that he can be a threat.
And because he's such a threat, as well as so productive, I'm with you on this. They've got to get him the ball more, give him more opportunities for them to have a chance to erase that lead.
Certainly they'll be looking to get him. He's got him in, complete. Now he's loose again, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 98 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Come on. Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
57. Cowboys 56.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense. He'll try to generate some more steam on offense down to the scoreboard second quarter. Not necessarily his fault, but he's always a guy they want to get extra involved.
Keep finding ways for him to get the football. Keep force-feeding him in that way. Get to the half. Kind of reboot. Start over again to try and erase the other things that have them down on the scoreboard.
They'll be looking for a little more juice here in the second quarter before they do hit that halftime locker room.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Throwing. Prescott. Open man right side. It's Lamb. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Third and 3.
Now Prescott faking it on the end around and looking to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. Jameson Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession.
He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback to hit it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards. And got his man complete. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Milton.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Intended for number 80.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
He was defended by Deron Bland.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of buying him up to fit. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to try and throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown.
Jameson Williams,
56 yards.
And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
It's complete.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Prescott.
The short one there taken in by Ferguson. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. Look at the big fella go.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Williams will take this into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Gay is on for the point after.
Gay on for the point after.
And the lead is down to 2. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards.
And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a big-time mess on the return. He's out of bounds. He won't even get this back to the 5-yard line.
At their own 3-yard line.
Here's Milton.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Milton.
He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
And
He will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack.
Throwing is Milton. That is caught by Laporta. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the most productive QBs in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yardage.
To throw from his end zone,
Milton. He's got this to Williams, complete. He may go.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams,
97 yards.
And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Aubrey good with the PAT.
And that makes this a 9-point game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Able to slither by.
And able to get this out to the 25. George Pickens back out now with the rest of the offense.
A monster game so far in third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers there? They find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in the route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So was it the line that jumped that time, the second level?
No, that's a great observation because most of the time it's those guys up front so eager to get off on the snap. They do it, but in this case, you're exactly right. Second level, probably because they moved up to the first level, and that hurts him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
26 yards. And first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Prescott. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
10 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 26.
And again, it's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And he takes it. Down to the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Now Prescott. And he'll go down. Brought down the 20-yard line. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott will go down as a gain of 6. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
For the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out now come the Lions. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. 1 play, 1 pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just saved those calls for this possession instead.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
He was defended by DeRon Bland.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Milton. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there. 71 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. The 3rd time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the 3rd.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for 2 so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something. That they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
To throw is Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll give to Williams, running right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
There we go.
Looking to throw. Prescott gets it underneath to Blue. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 33. Here's Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Second down.
Throwing on second and long. Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Third down.
Yeah, here we go. It's fine.
Looking to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. C.D. Lamb. 37 yards. And the Cowboys are back within a score. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. Raymond now on the return. And he's going to be out of bounds here on the return at his own 2-yard line.
At their own 2-yard line.
This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. To throw from his end zone. Milton. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a 6. So they go with the empty set, and that's the risk you run right there. Nobody was there to protect.
Well, you know how most offenses have audibles, and they've changed plays when they see certain sets. A lot of defenses do the exact same thing. You go to an empty back set, they bring pressure. And boy, did it pay off in this case.
And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Williams going to get it again on second down. Give him 4 on the carry. That'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. There's Prescott. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Prescott down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
It's second down.
Throwing, Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Here we go.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
23 yards. And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 12.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. They'll drop the throw. This is caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now receiver in motion left. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Alex Anzalone in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Gay's kick is good. So add 3. All told, after the safety, it's a 5-point swing, but that could have turned out much worse.
But you don't want to say no harm, no foul, but I do believe you're right. A 9-point swing hurts. 5 points, much more manageable, especially in a tight game like this.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick's away. Shreds the tackle. And he's going to go out of bounds on the return. He won't even get this thing back to the 10-yard line. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth. Quarter. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny them the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Lions.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. Here comes 2nd down at 5. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Now the the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And the Lions are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10 down to the 7-yard line.
Here we go.
And he'll dive forward here to make sure he gets something out of that one, but not much.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey. This to almost certainly win the football game. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And I tell you, when it comes to needing a field goal in closing seconds pressure situation, there's something to be said for having a veteran kicker trot out there.
Agreed. It's so nice to have someone you can rely on, someone who you know has done it before. And this guy's as cool as they come, isn't he?
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end.